What's up, fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A very quick update here on nat gas, gold, silver, and crude oil, starting with natural gas. So let's see what I've said in my last video so that you can understand conditions and entries. If there is no condition like bearish engulfer, now I'm expecting some pullback, few red candles, and there is nothing to be alarmed of. If we have that, I look for buy trades only. Looking at the fact we are above 50 EMA and 20 EMA, we have a breakout, and now if we have a bullish engulfer after a pullback, if you remember the strategy I've shown you, the cross, we have a cross already, all we need to see a pullback, bullish engulfer. If we have that, we have a good pullback condition, we have a pullback entry, and then we are good to go long. Perfect. So do we have an exact move? Yes, we have an exact move. I've mentioned that I'm expecting a good pullback right here and followed by bullish engulfer. Now if you are my member in priority group, you have seen these entries I've sent last week, 4 to 5 entries exactly like this. So if you are learning out of that, then this is the exact condition you learn there. And if you are a full course student, then shout out to you. We have all 6 rules are met here and we have a valid condition, and our initial target is always 1 ATR, and ATR of this candle is 3.5. I've kept the stop loss below the wick, but if you would have gone 3.5, that would be fine as well right here. But just to have some protection, I've kept my stop loss below the wick, and target of 4 point has been hit. Now I'm expecting a push up from here. Like I mentioned yesterday, we are still in the area of value, but it will not stop us to enter our buy trades with condition. Now if we have another green candle, or let's say we have a pullback started from here and we get exact same condition like this, and then we are good to go long. Again, I want to show you a very good example very quickly here. What I mean, exactly something like this. When the price is in an uptrend, right here we had an entry, price hit to take profit, then we had a pullback, exactly one more condition, and then price hit to take profit as well. A very good example of this pair I've said in the priority group last week. So we are looking at the same conditions here. If we have a pullback again followed by bullish engulfer, we are still gonna go long. And for sell trades, exactly I've mentioned yesterday, what we need to do, we need to look for a nice green and nice bearish engulfer. So if we have a sell condition first, we will enter sell trade. If we have a buy condition, which is a pullback followed by bullish engulfer, we will go long. So at this point, look for both conditions for buy and sell. Again, sell will be next red or next green or red candle. If we have a very next candle that closed as a red bearish engulfer, that will be a weak signal. That is why I want to see a small green and a bigger red candle. In that case, we have a nice aggressive entry. Otherwise, we can also get a nice double top confirmation within this area of value. Won't be expecting a good fall from here. I'll just expect a pullback that is enough to hit our target, and then I will exit my trade. I won't hold it for long, and then I'll see the price wants to continue to push up in a trend. So keep an eye out for your conditions. And the zone, in case you missed this zone, it is 2.707 goes up to 2.797. Have these zones on the charts so that you know we are in this supply area. The zone here on capital.com is 2.738 goes up to 2.830. This is a zone which is our supply area. Exactly the same here on capital.com, a nice swing low bearish engulfer. Again, you have seen these type of entries a lot in the priority group, and I have also mentioned these type of entries on my YouTube channel as well. So again, if I want to see next green red candle, we have a sell signal. If we have a double top, we have a sell signal. But if there is no conditions for sell, we can get a likely pullback as we had a new high right here. We can get a pullback of few red candles followed by bullish engulfer, exactly something like this. If we have that, we are very good to go long. So keep an eye here for your conditions. Next one, we have gold. So gold is still in between the area of values, in between resistance and support, supply and demand zones. And for now, we had a break of previous low. So I'll start to look for my sell trades from now, but only with condition. Remember, we still have the head and shoulder pattern, inverted head and shoulder pattern here on daily time frame. So I'm only looking for little scalps if we have a sell condition on smaller time frame. Now I want to see a good pullback of few green candles followed by bearish engulfer. As we had a new low, I'll start to look for my sell conditions. Once we have pullback followed by bearish engulfer, we can get a possible condition after hit of 20 EMA or hit of 50 EMA. More likely, we might get a condition at 20 EMA. Once we have that bearish engulfer, we are good to go short and keep on taking short. If the price hit the zone below, which I've mentioned yesterday, which is 1910.65, that goes down to 1893.45. This is a zone from where we can expect bounce out of. Now, like I mentioned yesterday, this is a very strong bullish pattern on larger time frame, and price can push up. If you are a long-term trader, that is also, I'm looking at the upside, but for the short term, I'm looking for sell trades. Next one, we have silver. As you can see, the price has nicely hit the level of major support, and in case you missed this level of major support, it is 22.02 goes up to 22.74, from where now I'll be looking to enter my buy trades. Now my buy conditions will be next red and a bigger green candle, or I want to see a double bottom pattern, or if we have conditions like a pin bar or a 382 candle, in that case I'm gonna go long. So keep it high here. Now we are in a buying area. All we need to see a good buy condition, a buying pressure. Once we have that, we are good to go long. This whole zone is my buying area. Wherever I get a condition, I will enter my trades. Next one we have crude oil right here. So if you remember my last video, I've said that if we have this candle closed as bullish engulfer, we have a buy signal. Now that would be a stop loss hit. As you can see, the price did not respect 20 EMA, and then I also said that we can also get a condition on 50 EMA if not here. Now if this candle closed as a bullish engulfer, we have possible buy signal. Crude oil is a commodity that does not run very nice with technicals. It heavily runs on fundamentals, but technically if we have this candle closed as a bullish engulfer, we have a good buy signal. A good example of that is right here. A good example of that is right here. Price nicely pushed up. Right here, price nicely pushed up. It did not respect here. That's fine after 3 winning trades. And then if this closes as a bullish engulfer, we can expect a possible push up. If you want to manage it till the first top of that, where I'll look for a double top pattern as well on 4 hours. So that is what I'm looking at for crude oil, and that's it for commodities. Any questions, any confusions, you can always DM me on Instagram. I'll get back to you ASAP. Hope you trade green the rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.